Hi Virgo, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen Psychic Medium. Today, I'm going to ask Spirit, what are they hiding? What is the person that you're thinking of hiding? Are they holding back? Is there something that you should know? Is there something Spirit wants you to know about this connection? We're going to see what they're thinking and feeling. This is for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher. Welcome back to all my Virgos. Welcome to anybody new. So grateful Spirit has guided you. This is a channeled message. Enjoy the messages. Take with you what you connect to. Leave the rest for everybody else. And let's see what Spirit has for you. Spirit, if you could please share with me. For anyone who has found these messages today, I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. I have inner life. Your inner life is a garden to be cultivated, okay? Trusting, almost this feeling of my gut, right? My inner gut. What is your intuition saying? You know, you have this whole world going on inside of yourself, your own thoughts, your own feelings, things that you don't want to share with anybody else. So trust your gut, trust your intuition. I have circles, clarify. Clarity begins in the eye of the storm. So we're starting to see things clearer. Okay. You could feel like I'm just coming out of a storm. I've been struggling with something and I'm starting to see things clearer. And let's get one more in this connection. What do we have? I have sharing. There is giving and receiving and giving. So more giving and receiving. We could be asking for that. We could just be asking for, I just want it to be more equal. I just want it to be more even, something along those lines. And Spirit's at the bottom of the deck, please. They said moving forward, the first step is taken within our stillness. So taking steps to move forward. Now, that is coming into me as them wanting to move forward. Okay, so that's a positive for me. I'm going to go with that for a moment. Let's see what the tarot cards are saying. Let's get some cards on this table. Spirit, what do you mean by moving forward? Are things moving forward? Number 43, 28, 33. I do have some energy coming in now. I have a Sagittarius coming into me. I have an Aries, a Taurus. I just felt a Pisces and a Capricorn. Libra also, Spirit said, please. Could be other signs, but those are the ones I'm feeling. I have a Four of Cups. I have an Ace of Swords. I have a Seven of Swords. And I have a Six of Swords. So right now, the truth is coming out in some situation, okay? If you feel like they've been holding back, if you feel like they have, I don't know, held back, I'm going to say, not necessarily a lie, but holding back in some way. Are they moving on? Do they want to be in? Are they moving towards you? I feel like the truth is revealed. Right? This is like truth or tell, you know, truth or dare kind of a thing, okay? The truth is revealed. What is it that they want? They want to continue on this journey, Spirit just said. They do not want to move forward is how it's coming into me. Let's get some concrete evidence. They're walking away from some other feelings. They're moving towards you with this Empress. And I have a King of Cups. I do feel like they have fallen for you. Now they could be moving away or pushing somebody from their past away. Maybe they had some mixed feelings. Maybe they had some, I feel confused. I still have some feelings for somebody from my past, and they were struggling with that for a long time. Especially somebody who was in a long-term relationship or somebody who might be connected to children with somebody else or had a history with somebody else. They're falling for you is what's really going on here. And that might be something that they've been holding back, all right? That they just weren't ready to share, that they really have fallen for you, or they're really ready to move it to the next level. But I am feeling this is moving forward, and I am feeling that they're falling for you. So maybe they've been keeping it in, holding it in, trying to get over. I will go with the mixed feelings. I will go with the confusion of some sort between whether they're grieving somebody from their past or holding back because they feel like I just don't want to jump into something. Self-indulgence, focusing on yourself, time to heal. Okay. Keys, many options, trying to not jump into something. I do feel like they didn't want to jump into anything. Just a reminder, you don't get to decide who you fall in love with or when. So if they were trying to keep the field open, so to speak, they were trying to keep all their options open, they may be surprised that have fallen in love and now they only want you. I have kisses, unconditional loving, giving and receiving. There's the giving and receiving. I want to give more. I want to give more. Maybe they weren't as open to giving you their heart before. Okay. You were giving them a chance. You were letting them in. They weren't letting you in. So I feel like there's a turning point here. Okay. There's a period of time that's happened where all of a sudden that energy shifts and they realize there's more going on here. And Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, a surprise invitation, offering you something, or even just admitting their feelings. I'm going to say that, even if they just finally realize that their feelings for you are deeper than what they have been indicating, that would be good news. The better news would be that they're giving up all their options, that they're saying, you know what, I really am falling for you. I want to see where this goes. And I'm not really interested in pursuing other options. So that would be really good news. Like, I want to move on. I want to move on from some old wounds. They had a lot of mixed feelings coming into this relationship. And you might know that. They may have said that. I just came out of something. I don't know how I feel. I'm still hurt. I'm still grieving. So they could have entered into this relationship with no expectations. Don't expect anything from me. I don't know what I'm capable of giving. All right. All of a sudden the tables turn. We hit a turning point. They have feelings for you and we want to know. But, it's everybody goes through their own inner feelings, right? We all have our own feelings I don't care what relationship you're in. We don't share every single thing we're thinking about with the person we're in a relationship with. So we have our own battles that we fight, right? Whether it's insecurity, trust issues. I hope they feel the same way about me as I feel about them. So you can see this person had a lot of mixed feelings in the beginning, but the good news is I really feel like they're starting to fall for you. And that could be what we're headed towards. There's my soulmate. I have a lot of options. I've been battling this. And then all of a sudden, here comes my lover's card. You're put in front of them and they realize that they're falling in love with you. Bottom of the deck is the moon. So, it could be as simple as I just have fear of falling in love again. Okay. It could be as simple as that. Most people will say, why are people afraid to fall in love? You're afraid to fall in love because nobody wants to get hurt. I was hurt before. I told somebody else in the past I loved them and then they hurt me, right? So it's fear of falling in love. I mean, it sounds crazy, but it's real. Nobody wants to risk a broken heart, and that's what we're talking about. So this person is holding back or hiding these feelings of, I don't want to risk being hurt. It's as simple as that. Let's see what else they have to say. You deserve better. There's someone better waiting just for you. Overcome your fear of the unknown. Little bit of a insecurity. Why do you want me? Why I'm not ready. I have all these mixed feelings. You're loving me more and telling me that you love me more than I'm able to tell you right now. So there's all these kind of, you deserve better, until you guys are both on the same page. Power of choice. Trust that whatever choice you make, love will find you again. Don't stay out of fear. You always have a choice. You can always walk away. If you're not receiving from the person that you're thinking of what it is that you need, you always have a choice. But for now, I feel like you're hanging in there. It's moving in the direction of more give and take. And that's what you've been asking for. You just want them to put more effort into this, or put in at least equally the effort that you're putting into it. Something along those lines. True love. Yes. They realize they've loved you after they lost you, now feeling very regretful. A surprise is coming soon. If you have started to back away and said, you know what, when you decide what you want and you don't have mixed feelings anymore, and you're not worried about your past anymore, you're not still thinking about your past, let me know. So as soon as you start to push them away, usually that's when they come running. They come, chasing you, saying, I don't want to lose you. And I have a yes. A choice is made. After much thought, they've decided to be with you instead of any other option. Beautiful. So a choice is made. I love this. I love this feeling of, yes and yes, right? True love, and a choice is made. You might have pushed them away. At some point, if somebody isn't giving, you keep giving to somebody, and you're not getting it in reverse. At some point, you kind of wake up and say, when you're ready to be in this relationship with me, let me know, right? But they are making the choice. They're making the choice, and they're moving towards you. So the truth is revealed. They're falling for you. Some kind of turning point. A choice is made. I love that. Spirit, what do you need us to know? I'm so tired of feeling alone and lonely. So they don't want to be alone. You don't want to be alone. You want to find each other. You want to be together. Somebody just has to give in, is how I feel. Courage, I think I can fix this. I think I can spend more time with you. I think I can be more honest with you. I think I can be more open with you. Something like that. Every night in my dreams, you seduce me. So obviously they're very attracted to you. I miss the way you taste, those soft lips on my face, your warm embrace, everything you gave. I desire you. So if you push them away, they're going to miss that intimacy. They're going to miss all that giving that you were giving. And they're going to realize that they have to give more, is how I feel. Intuitively, trust your inner knowing. What is your intuition saying? If you feel like this is a good connection and you have to push back a little bit on this person to make them move forward, that might be what you need to do. So right now, trust your intuition. I have hostile. I don't want to play this game with you anymore. How about I'm not going to play this game with you anymore, right? That's important. That's important for both of you. In lies, I can't seem to do what's right. I don't know if they're lying to you as much as holding back on what they're truly feeling. Just you could be saying, I want to know where we're headed. I want to know where we stand. And they may be just blatantly saying, I don't know. I can't answer those questions, when they know what they're feeling. Right? They know they're feeling something. Otherwise, they wouldn't be in this connection with you. So you deserve to know what they're thinking and feeling. You do. So I do feel like the truth is going to be revealed. We're going to hold on to that. And you don't want to play this game anymore. No more games. I'm not going to go back and forth with you and just keep begging you to tell me, what you feel for me. Like, that's not fair either. I have a Page of Wands. There's definitely passion here. I have an Empress. They think highly of you. Okay. They respect you. I am feeling that. I do feel like they admire you. They like this nurturing energy. They like what you're able to, bring into their world. So they have to show up and bring something into your world as well. It's only fair. King of Wands, definitely attracted to you. I know that. And then this is coming into me as I want to try, is how kind of the energy just came in. Okay. Whether it's, I apologize that I keep going, with back and forth with these mixed feelings. I apologize that haven't been putting you first, or that I've been inconsistent with sharing with you, what my feelings are for you, something like that. So I do feel like in some kind of an apology, so that then we can move forward. They may be holding back on that. They may be saying, I really do need to express that I haven't been fair in some way. I haven't been completely honest with, that I have mixed feelings. Okay. You might have known that in the beginning, but maybe they're still struggling through that. Maybe you thought you had worked through it, but maybe they're still holding on to some mixed feelings. So you do need to know one way or another, what it is that their intentions are. But I do feel an apology of some kind with that page. I do. My heart is yours. I like that. I'm working on my finances. They could have some other things going on in their life that they're focusing on. I'm going through a tough time. Okay, so I do feel like you're understanding. Maybe you're very, very patient, Spirit just said. But, you deserve more also. It's not all about them. Do what makes you happy. Spirit wants you to be happy no matter what. So do what makes you happy. Focus on yourself. Absolutely. You're not going to put all your energy and thought into what are they thinking and feeling, right? You're going to think about what does this person make me feel, right? Virgo, you're going to say, how does this person make me feel? How are they treating me? Are they putting me first? Or are they taking me for granted? Do I feel like I give, but I don't get anything in return? So it's got to be a lot more equal. And I feel like that is what your person is aware of. That's what they're holding back on. And I do feel some kind of admitting that to you, that I haven't been there for you and I need to be. Love yourself unconditionally. So I have no doubt in my mind you do. I'm not worthy of your love. So I have some insecurity there. Okay. You're telling me you're in love with me. You're telling me I'm everything that you want, but I'm not saying it back. So then they say, they know they're not being fair if they're not saying it back with the same energy, or they're making you wait for it. It's like pulling teeth. I have abandonment issues. So fear of losing you. Things are complicated. Okay. I feel like they have a lot of unresolved feelings for their past, but they need to be honest and open with that with you. Okay. I do want our union. I like that. I want our union. I'm working towards being with you. I like that. So where is my, I have abandonment issues. I don't want to be hurt. I'm working on towards being with you. They could be working through their fears. They could be working through, I just can't let you know that my biggest fear in life is that if I give you my heart, I'm afraid I'm going to be hurt. People don't talk like that. They think like that, but they don't talk like that. So it could be I'm just working through these things on my own. I'm trying to feel more secure in this connection, but they are falling for you. They do have feelings for you. And I feel like we are moving in the direction of some kind of turning point that is forcing them to either apologize for their actions up until now, or say to you, I'm going to try harder to express myself so that you understand at all times where I'm at. Something like that. I'm realizing that I love you. I love that. That's even better, right? I'm working towards being with you. I'm trying my best, right? I'm trying to get through my past. I'm trying to get over my fears. I'm trying to get to know you. I'm trying to be honest, and at the same time, I'm also realizing that I really do love you. So it's moving in the right direction. It really is. It's just taking a little bit of time. So be patient with this particular connection. Allow this person to kind of process their feelings. it's not always that easy. I wish it was. People have lives before other people come into their lives. So sometimes we just have to go through the process of getting to know each other. But I do feel being patient is going to be the key to this connection. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. I want to thank all my Virgos for your love and support and all your comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.